Shalom and blessings to all of you in Messiah Yahushua. This is Angela Lynne. It's October 12th of 2021, and this is the first prophetic word that I've ever shared with the body of Christ that I've received directly from the Lord myself. And just make sure, as with all messages you hear from any prophetic people or prophets, that you take it to the Father for confirmation. Please watch my first video that I upload if you haven't yet, just listen to it so you can understand kind of my process for, how I've been trained and learned to hear him. So in prayer yesterday morning, I just asked the Father if there's anything that he wanted to share with me for you guys, and this is what I received. He said, "Write these words, daughter. Dark times ahead. The importance of you staying in my word and presence is of great magnitude. This needs to be a priority for all my people now more than ever. Stay close to me, and I will direct your path. Stay hidden in me. You know what this means, daughter. Teach them by my spirit and anointing I have placed in you." And when he said that part, he said teach, and I kind of stopped because I was I've had so many people, suffer not a woman to teach and stuff, and I'll do another video on that later. And then that's when he was proceeded. He's like, teach them by my spirit and anointing that I've placed in you. And then he said, these words spoken to you, the words spoken to you many years ago are true. And he was bringing to my remembrance words that he spoke to me through. He sent this random girl on, this is when I had my old first ministry on YouTube. This girl on Facebook contacted me. She was in prayer, and the Father told her that he was going to use me to clean up his bride. One of, not just me, but there's many that he's using in this way. And then another prophet around that same time in that area came to me and said that the part of my calling, the Father was going to use me to clean up the bride and help adorn the bride. So I think on another channel I'm going to share those prophetic words that the Father said over me, because just so people know these are things that he said about me, not that I'm saying about myself. So then he said, my bride needs much cleaning. And I started crying at this time because, this is a very serious thing, sharing words saying, thus saith the Lord. And I was just crying, and I was like, Father, please, I want to make sure that this is you, that I'm not being deceived. I don't want to write my own words. I only want to share what you have for me to share with them. And then, it kind of felt like he was smiling, and, he was like, this pleases me. This is good, daughter, remain humble. And then he continued, and he said, my bride is very dirty. She thinks she has nothing to do but believe. Does my word not say faith without works is dead, faith that cannot save, and that my bride prepares herself? I require obedience, your time. Come to me with a humble heart, my people, willing to receive, willing to be shown deception in your own lives. Like you are now, this is so special to me. So then he was talking to me, and he said, like you are now, this is so special to me. And in this time, you will be strengthened. Healing and deliverance is in my presence. You will not make it through the times ahead if you are not washed, cleansed, and sanctified. That is all now, my love. Tell them how much I love them. Only those of clean hands and a pure heart will enter into their callings and fulfill their end-time mandates. King Yahushua. And I waited for the Father to give me confirmation to share this, and when he did, I was praying with my friend Brother Jim this morning, again, who's a prophet and seer of Yahuwah and a warrior, and he asked the Father, what spirit was behind the message that I received, and Father just showed him. He was kind of quiet for a little bit, he said he was basking just in the presence of Yah, and that the Father just showed him a pillar of clouds coming, but he wouldn't fully unveil it because of the brightness. So that was really beautiful. And then when I was praying this morning before I was about to record this and ask the Father about how he wanted me to present it, and he just, because the enemy was giving me the idea to use a picture that I had that I just recently went to the zoo and see. Father was like, nope, see, that's deception from the enemy, because he told me earlier, he said, I don't want you to use I don't want your picture or your face in the video. Just do a video of a voice recording, because I want the focus to be on me And the glory, all the glory to me. And he's like, in the future, I'll allow you to do that. But right now, he just thanked me for coming and asking him, and that he wanted me to record it with just my voice. So that's why I did it this way. So I pray that this blesses you. And if you feel led to, please share it with others, and talk to you guys soon. Shalom.